Yo, what's up YouTube, man? Happy Thursday. Yesterday I did not upload this video because I'm like obviously not feeling good. I came home from school yesterday, but today I knew I had to get it done.
Trevor Bauer,
Trevor Bauer's on the mound with a 200 ERA, even 2.00, so even as Joey Wendell is stepping in to start the final game against the Dodgers for the Rays this season. As that's the first pitch, and the first base hit comes early in this game, goes to the corner, and that's going to be a double by Wendell as McCutcheon throws it in. So we have Bellinger in today, playing first, and Andrew Tolles, and we only have two lefties in the starting lineup, as the rest of them are righties, and Bellinger hits fourth, and Andrew Tolles hits eighth. So as this is hit to Orlando, who is playing short for Seager today, because thought Seager should get a break, plus the struggle. I'd rather have Paulo Orlando playing short, and that bat be explosive. Hopefully in this one is Tommy Pham will step in, hitting .316 and taking strike one from Trevor Bauer. Bauer knows the Rays pretty well, used to be in the AL, so you should know how to pitch against this team. As it's 0-2 to Pham, and the knuckle curve will be hit to Hernandez, who's playing second base tonight, and that's the second out.
And there's out number 2.
And now that will bring in Mike Zunino, who's playing for the one and only Rays. This is going to take strike one from Trevor Bauer over the 1, and now the 0-1 pitch is going to be gone, and it's 2-0 Rays. After Trevor Bauer just gives up a 2-run shot, Mike Zunino getting the Rays on the board early in this game. Now they'll bring in Kevin Kiermaier, hitting .265 on this year, and found the first one off. Colorado lost to the Mets. They'll be here for Friday's video, so tomorrow.
Time to take a look
0-2 to Kevin Kiermaier, and the fastball is going to be hit for another home run. Back-to-back home runs for the Rays off of Trevor Bauer, 3-0. Man, not a good start for Trevor Bauer. Terrible start. Man, we're going to have to go talk to him real quick, ask him how he's feeling. Because here comes Choi hitting .253 and now taking strike one. Bauer has yet to throw a ball, though. He's had the zone figured out, but these Rays batters are figuring out him. Obviously they are, because it's 3-0 quickly. 0-2 to Choi. And ball one. First ball of the game for Trevor Bauer comes as the 14th pitch. 1-2, and the slider popped up into left field. And Andrew Tolles will end this inning after the Rays score 3 runs off of home runs.
Ryan Yarbrough will be the starter for the Rays in this one.
The pitcher for the Rays with the 3.68 ERA. And Chris Taylor will step in for the first batter for the Dodgers tonight, as we're already losing 3-0. But there's still 27 outs for the Rays to get the victory here in LA. And it's only the first inning as well, so we got a long game. So let's see what we can do. We have struggled against lefties this year. The best game against lefties, as it's 0-2 to Chris Taylor, was in Chicago against some of the best lefties in the league. John Lester, or here, was it here? No, it was here in LA. We saw Jose Quintana, John Lester, and we did really good. But ever since then, I feel like the lefty struggles have still continued, as Chris Taylor does lead off the game with the strikeout. And now here comes Hernandez hitting .228. First one to Hernandez. It'll be a foul ball.
It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a
count to Hernandez. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One to Hernandez, and now a base hit. And maybe more. No, that's going to be a solid single for Hernandez. Good game. Well, good way to start his day off.
That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right.
Good job from Hernandez. And now they'll bring in JT, hitting .299 and hitting third. He's been struggling at the plate lately. First one to Turner. Will be ball one inside.
To him runs a bit inside for ball one.
Trying to get back into the swing of things because October's coming around and Turner needs to get back in that swing. 1-0 and now a base hit, and that's going to advance Hernandez. And Hernandez ain't running to third, and no, oh my goodness, this is not good.
And it's
I didn't make Hernandez run to third, and I forgot to hit square to make him run to third, and I thought he was, and he actually wasn't. So 2 outs, and here comes Bellinger as he's gonna foul that one off. It could be, you know, 1 out with runners on first and with runners on second and third, but just a miscue right there from Hernandez, and now Bellinger as in an 0-2 count,
second with 2 down.
Trying to get a base hit to actually get us on the board. Let's see what we could do here with Bellinger. 0-2, and now 1-2. Ball gets away. Turner will get back.
Good job there as the count goes to
so
1-2.
miscue early in this game for us. Not a good start for both sides of the ball. 1-2 to Bellinger, and now 2-2.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2 to Cody. Trying to get us on the board, trying to get another RBI on the season. 2-2 count, and this one will be popped up for now.
Giving chase.
So
he's there to make the
that was a bad inning
from
on both ends of the ball, but hopefully the second inning, top of the second, will be better
for
the one and only Trevor Bauer as he's throwing strike one right away.
They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit to left field. Andrew Tolles will not be able to get there.
And that ball gets down out near the wall.
And that's a double. Another double off of Trevor Bauer for the Rays earlier in this game.
He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
And now we're gonna be talking about the bullpen, man. Let's warm some up. And Caleb Ferguson. Warming up Caleb Ferguson, not the start what we wanted from Trevor Bauer. 3 runs already given up. A runner already in scoring position to start the second. And no outs. As this one will be popped up, and that will be the first out. As now the pitcher spot will come up for the Rays, which is a good thing for Bauer. Hitting 333 though, having a good hits pretty good, looks like 0-1.
0-1 the count.
0-1.
Comes set,
and now hit the left field, and Andrew Tolles will have a play on this one, throwing over to second. And now the top of the order, Joey Wendell will come back up. He had a double in his first at bat. And now taking ball one from Trevor Bauer. 1-0 count. And now 1-1. Great pitch right there. 1-1 count to Wendell. And now this one is gone, and it's 5-0 Tampa Bay.
So
terrible start, and the Tampa Bay Rays are making a statement here in LA as Caleb Ferguson will come out and replace Trevor Bauer after only an inning and 2 outs. Wow. So it's a bullpen game, looks like, already 5-0 thanks to Trevor Bauer's bad outing. He's been having some really good outings lately, so like I'm kind of surprised that this Tampa Bay team did that much damage to Trevor Bauer. 5 runs given up, got him out of the game early, and now you got the bullpen to work with if you're Tampa Bay. If you're Caleb Ferguson, you know you're out here for maybe 2 1/3 or a lot of innings. So that's the first out. That's the third out, but Wendell gets 2 more runs on the board for the one and only Rays, as here comes Paulo Orlando leading off the bottom of the second. 5-0, and as the offense comes up to the plate, we got to figure something out as that's strike one with the cutter high, hitting 263. Average just a little bit better than Seager. Hasn't been up here as long though. And it's already an 0-1 count, and now 0-2, darn it.
Disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can.
That one's fouled off. Staying alive right here is Orlando.
But he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Ha.
0-2. Here it comes.
0-2 to Paulo Orlando. Now 1-2.
Missed with it. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
1-2 to Orlando. And the base hit to right field. No.
Is there, one away.
Austin Meadows will catch it.
So
And now here comes Austin Barnes.
And the catcher, Austin Barnes.
322 and hitting 6. Strike one with the sinker. Great pitch right there. Late swing according to the game. 0-1 to Barnes. 0-2. Yeah, that was late.
But this will wind up being a foul ball.
So 0-2 to Austin Barnes.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
And this will be a error on the short. I mean on the second baseman. That was a basic roller, and I can't believe Weddle. That ball must have been hit a little too hard for him to handle over there, but it looked like a slow roller, and that will bring it up Andrew McCutchen hitting 300. First one to Andrew will be ball one away. We're kind of 19-game hitting streak coming in, trying to make it 20, and can he do it with a big hit? Wow, that's going to be a base hit, and Austin Barnes is on the way to third. So that will extend McCutchen's hitting streak. Oh, they're going to say it's an error, actually, so that is not a hit. But back-to-back errors for the Tampa Bay Rays. And now here comes Andrew Toles with a runner at third and a runner at first. Good speed at the plate, hitting 323. And now this is a base hit. Get through, and it's 5-1 Rays, and another error thrown right there, and now McCutchen can get back to second.
Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that.
So Andrew Toles coming through, getting the first points on the board. Now that will bring up Caleb Ferguson with runners on first and second. There goes McCutchen, there goes Toles, and they're both going to have stolen bases. 1-0 count for Caleb Ferguson. So a double steal. A little bunt should maybe and hopefully get the one and only Andrew McCutchen. 1-0 count to Ferguson. We're going to lay down the bunt. 1-1. Ferguson missed it. So 1-1 count to Caleb Ferguson. Ferguson's going to swing now. Now it's 1-2. I was hopefully I could just get a little roller. That's all I'm hoping. A roller to first or a roller to third. And we don't get struck out right there with Ferguson. Second K for Ryan. And now they'll bring in Chris Taylor, who was the first out of the game. And was the first K. First one to Chris Taylor. 0-1. Good sinker right there from Ryan.
McCutchen on third.
Runners at third and second, man. This is an opportunity. 1-1 to Chris Taylor. Chris Taylor, it's been a long time since he's had one of those big home run moments. 1-1.
The 1-1 home.
And now 2-1. Chris Taylor trying to stay alive at the plate and try and drill this ball into the gap to get this game close again. 2-1. 2-2. The sinker got me to swing, and I should have taken that one. I know. A hard take right there if I would have. And now that's going to get away. And now Chris Taylor will be safe, and it's 5-2. I was hoping that Chris Taylor would bust down that line, and that's exactly what he did, and it's 5-2. And here comes Hernandez, who's got a hard single in his last at-bat. 1 for 1. Let's see what he do here. He hit the left field. This ball's on the move, and this ball will tie up the game. It's 5-5 here in LA. Kike Hernandez telling the Rays that we ain't out of this game, and now Hernandez is making up for that little base running error. But it's 5-5 here in the bottom of the second, and now Trevor Bauer's off the hook, and Caleb Ferguson knows what he got to do. Great job right there from Kike Hernandez. I love it. And now they'll bring in Justin Turner, who's 1 for 1 with a single. Thrown out though, and is trying to advance to second. Hernandez did not move, and it's 0-1.
1 for 1 as he reached
0-1
base with a
count
double his
to
first time up.
to Justin Turner, excuse
The
me.
wind up and the 0-1.
And
Line
now
drive to
base
center
it up the
field.
middle. Nah,
Kiermaier
a line
is there,
drive
and he
up the
puts it
middle
away
and
to
out.
stop the
But we
bleeding.
tied the game back up, bro.
But not before 5
good
crossed
job
the
from
plate with the
Hernandez.
big blow.
And now Caleb
Welcome back
Ferguson
to
knows
Dodger
what his
Stadium.
job
Let's
is
send it down
done.
to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings
And
about
now
his lineup's offensive production.
it's up to
And
Caleb
flat out,
Ferguson
he was very pleased
to
with the
keep this
quality of
game
their at-bats. He said forcing
intact.
the opposing
Keep this
starter
game
out of the
tied.
game before the third inning
And
and
hopefully
posting a
get the
bunch of
offense
runs
back
right
out
out the
there
gate
with the
was
tie
huge for them
game
from a
as
confidence
this is hit
standpoint
over to
and
McCutcheon for the
outlook
first
moving
out.
forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot
All right,
on
here
the
comes
gas
Mike
pedal.
Zunino. Oh, 1 for 1 with the
Thanks, Heidi.
home run. And now 1-0.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. 1 out, nobody
Ferguson
on.
yet to give up a run in his September call-up, and he's doing pretty good. He has a save. He's pitching in big situations like this where we need him to work a couple innings. And I know I got more in the bullpen to be doing that like Ross Stripling, but Caleb Ferguson has really grinded up here in the majors. And that's going to be fouled off. Trying to get the second out here. We'll go with the high fastball to Zunino. That's what we'll get him with. That's the first K for Ferguson. Now they'll bring in Kevin Kiermaier, who had a solo shot in his last AB, and the first one to Kiermaier with the 2-sim from Ferguson will be ball one way inside.
Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
All right, 1-0, and now the forcing will be hit, and a blooper for Chris Taylor. And Chris Taylor won this inning.
Makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Rays. This ball game still tied 5-all.
Right, now that'll bring up Cody Bellinger to lead off the bottom of the third. So Ferguson did his job. First one to Bellinger will be strike one inside with the sinker.
Swing and a miss. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
1-1 to Bellinger, now fouled
on, but fouled off to the left.
One, 2 to Bellinger. Should be 2-2, yes.
And did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2.
2-2 to Cody Bellinger. And that will be rifled and caught. Darn it.
Now batting.
All right, here comes Paulo Orlando. 0 for 1.
Orlando hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You
Yeah,
can't
that one's
control the
fouled off.
result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
0-1 to Orlando.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Tomorrow we get a day off of school, so I'm pretty happy, guys. I'm blessed that this Thursday was the last day of school of the week, because now I could just relax tomorrow and breathe and take a breather from this interesting week at school, as Orlando will be safe at first. Let's go. The speed, baby. Base hit this time, and here comes Barnes, who reached from the air on his last at-bat. 0 for 1, and now 0-1.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
0 for 1 to Austin Barnes.
The 0-1 on its way.
Now this is going to be a base hit.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
So 1 for 2 with an error. I feel like if there's an error. Okay, so if you get walked in the game of baseball, they just say it's a walk. They don't make it 0 for 1 or 0 for 2, or they just say walk. Why don't they do that for the same thing with errors? Because I know with the errors they're supposed to be out. Pretty much, they would be out pretty much. But at the end of the day, this is going to be A double play. No, not a double play. But why would they say it's an error? But, well, I see why they say it's an error, but why would it take a hit away? Like, I feel like they should keep it like a walk where it's like, oh, no stat. Like, maybe MLB should change that. It's just, I think that would be a better ruling than being like, oh yeah, he went 0 for 1, but he reached on an error. It should be just, you know, like a walk. I don't know. But then it maybe errors wouldn't even be a stat. So I don't know. That's strike 3. Oh, they went home. Zanino went home, and he's lucky Paulo Orlando didn't slide and try and get under that tag. Here comes G-Man Choi 0 for 1. Ferguson with the first pitch. It'll be a strike. Very interesting status right there. What I'm thinking. Don't know. 0-2 to Choi. Here's the curveball from Caleb Ferguson. 0-2. And now the fastball inside. Let's see if we can get a K here. 0-2, and now fouled off. Caleb Ferguson, man, he could really use a slider. 0-2, and now strikeout. Like, the curve is nasty, but if he would have a slider, he look at that line. Trevor Bauer only 1.2. Geez, rough night for rough night for Trevor Bauer. Only 24 pitches. But he's happy that Caleb Ferguson's out here, man. The next game, man, I feel like Trevor Bauer's gonna come out and do really good.
Hit hard down the right field line. But a foul ball.
0-2 to Willie Adames.
5 hits, 2 errors for the Rays in the game so far.
And another K for Ferguson.
He just reared back there, 2 away.
Third K for Caleb. Having the game is Ferguson. Doing really good with finding the zone. And here comes Austin Meadows, who's 0 for 1 in a 5-5 game in the bottom. In the top of the 4th.
He made that strikeout look real easy.
Ferguson will lead off the bottom of the 4th, getting his second plate appearance, and now 0-2.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
0-2 to Austin Meadows. And fouled off. Hoping for another K from Ferguson. Let's see what we can do with this changeup right here. 0-2 count. And ball 1.
Even higher with this next pitch.
Alright. 1-2, and now we're going to go with the curve inside. 1-2, and the curveball will be hit to Turner. And Turner will throw over for the final out.
Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Not only have they already put up a bunch
here
of
comes
runs
Caleb
before, but
Ferguson.
they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen
sooner and an easy
rather
play
than later.
For Austin Meadows.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Meadows has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Ready once again, Chris Taylor. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him.
Right, here comes CT3 0-2.
Position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Fouled off. Struck out in his last AB. But it was a wild pitch, so he got safe over there at first, and a run scored. So.
And he gets a piece of it, but it's chopped foul.
But Chris Taylor, man, he's been really struggling as well. Ever since the All-Star break, I really feel like Chris Taylor has not been the same Chris Taylor.
5 runs, 6 hits, no errors for the Dodgers.
You guys comment down below. Do you think in the month of October of baseball is this going to be a great play? And Chris Taylor 0 for 3 now. But do you think in the month of October playoff baseball, who will carry this team, the pitching or the offense? 2 is Hernandez, and now strike 1. But it's hard to say, man. The offense has been electric all season, and the pitching has been good all season. Or do you think it'll be as a team effort like every baseball game usually is? The offense gets the scoring done, and the pitching gets the outstep. You guys tell me in the comments, what do you guys think? As that is a great play by their shortstop, and now Hernandez gets out for the first time for the day.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Ryan Yarbrough.
Here comes Ryan Yarbrough. 0 for 1, and now 0-1 count.
No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver
5-5 game here in the top of the 5th. 0-2.
Ball to be chopped foul.
Ferguson's energy's going down, so we're gonna warm up a bullpen pitcher.
Liner towards
and that's a base hit.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Defense kind of playing a little bit too in right there for my liking.
Hey, it's one thing to give up a hit to a pitcher right here. You can live with that, but an American League pitcher.
And now here comes the Rays and JT Shagwall warming in the bullpen. First time out of the stretch. Will be ball 1. So 1-0 count to Wendell. 2 for 2 with the home run. And now gonna fly out to McCutcheon in right.
At him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first
so
out.
30 pitches for Ferguson.
Stepping up now,
we're gonna have a little mound visit. Go talk to him, ask him how he's feeling. And Matt Duffy coming in, former San Francisco Giant, will take ball 1.
Both teams with 6 hits
1-0, and now the 1-0 pitch, and now 1-1.
That one's gonna find the seats. Strike 1.
1-1 count to Matt Duffy, and the change, and now 2-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only.
2-1 to Duffy.
Nice
now
job
3-1. Tommy Pham on deck, the best hitter on this Rays team. 3-1, and now a curve for a strike 2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double
and
play
ball
that
4.
Inning, but that's also
time to pull Caleb Ferguson. 36 pitches. He's done really good, but it's time to get him out of the game. As here comes JT Shagwall. He's done really good. 3 games since the call up, and let's see what he could do. 1-0. Took Russell Martin's number, I see. 1-0 count to Tommy Pham, and now 2-0. JT cannot find the zone now. 2-0 count to Pham, and now 3-0. Mike Zunino on deck, the 3-0 sinker. Will be ball 4, so a 4-pitch walk from JT Shagwall, and now they'll bring in Mike Zunino. First one to Zunino will be strike 1 there. There you go, JT. Find the zone.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit.
1 to Mike Zunino in a tie game, and now 0-2.
The ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
0-2 pitch. The curve will be fouled off.
Now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes.
Bases loaded. 0-2. 1 out. The high fastball. 1-2.
Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Been a minute since JT Shagwall has been on the mound. 1-2 with the change, and now 2-2. Let's go have a little talk with JT Shagwall. Go talk to him real quick. A couple lefties coming up, and Scott Alexander warming in the bullpen. 2-2. Strike them out with the fastball. Mike Zunino. Can't believe it. And now we'll bring up Kevin Kiermaier. And that will bring in Scott Alexander, the lefty. No confidence, no meter, and getting strike 1 with the sinker mid of the plate. 0-1, and now this ball hit. This one is gone. A grand slam for the Rays and Kevin Kiermaier. Trying to rely on Scott Alexander once again. And he doesn't get the job done. Choi's coming in, strike 1. Man, rough season for Scott Alexander. And here's another home run for the Rays. As it's 10-5, as they scored 5 runs in the 5th. Man, what to do if you're the one and only frickin' The one and only Scott Alexander, Ross Stripling warming up for the rest of the game probably. He's done work a bunch of innings now.
High strike that time. It's 0-1.
Wow. Scott Alexander once again not coming through, and once again giving up a lead or not holding the lead.
1-2.
Alexander might not have a job at the end of this season for the Dodgers.
Fouled away.
You know, and I really had, you know, earlier this season, I really had a, you know, hopefully, like, you know, I was really wishing he'd do something, but all he's done is not done anything good. As that will bring in Justin Turner. And it's 10-5. Not a good game right here for the pitching. 0-1. Ah. Tried to hold up. Just couldn't. 0-1.
And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
1-1 to JT.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
2-1 to Justin Turner.
Line
and this will be a base hit.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So a ringing single here to center field.
Not a good game for the pitchers.
And we'll bring up our Dodger leaderboard.
Terrible game. The offense, we've been trying, but 0-2 is Bellinger taking strike 1. 0-2 is Bellinger. Turner at third. At first. Oh my goodness.
Ready with the 0-1.
That would be a hit.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
That's a base hit for Bellinger. Get Turner to second.
That extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt.
And now they'll bring in Paulo Orlando with no outs. 1 for 2.
First
one to Orlando. Fouled off for strike 1.
Foul right side.
All right. 0-1 to Orlando.
Swing and
this one hit the right field. Turner will be able to tag here.
He makes the play. Runner tags and
Turner tagging will get safely over the third. And now that will bring in Austin Barnes.
And their runners at the corner
with runners at first and third with 1 out. And strike 1. Austin Barnes has hopefully not done a ground out, man. Not into a double play at least. 0 for 1.
Showing bunt,
1-1.
winds up taking ball 1.
Yeah, I had to fake the bunt. If I would have bunted it the first, Turner would have scored and made it 5-6. Throw over first, and Bellinger will get safe. 1-1. 1-1 to Austin Barnes.
Swing and he rockets
this is gonna be a base hit. Ground rule double actually, so that means Barnes at second, Bellinger at third, and here comes Andrew McCutcheon, who's over 2 with the 19-game hitting streak on the line, trying to make it 20. Strike 1.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. So far this year against Southpaws, McCutcheon hits a little over the 270 mark.
1 that gets away. Bellinger safe at the plate. 7-10. Still a 1-1 count to Andrew McCutcheon with Barnes at third, Bellinger in, and it's 7-10 Rays.
Stands at third with 1 gone in the inning.
1-1 count to Andrew McCutcheon. Now 1-2. Darn. This game's intense with some offense. 17 runs total for now. Will there be more? 1-2. 2-2. Andrew Toll's on deck. 2-2. Fouled off. Andrew McCutcheon trying to stay alive. These Rays are fighting for a postseason spot. We've already clinched the division. We've already executed home field advantage for the NLCS, NLDS, and the World Series if we make it. So we do, you know, these Rays are trying to fight their way to the postseason. As Dodgers really don't need to care. But I'm still trying to win these games because I want to make this team one of the best teams ever. 3-2 to Andrew McCutcheon. Hit. The right field, Meadows will catch it, but Austin Barnes will be brought in, and it's 8-7. I mean 8-10, excuse me. So we're down by 2. That will bring in Andrew Tolles. And now Tyler Glasnow is going to come out for Andrew Tolles, lefty versus righty. I would have kept the lefty out there, I think.
And you know,
here we go.
Loved one more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after
wow, I think I just missed one right there with Andrew Tolles. All right.
Already home here.
Ross Stripling in the bullpen for the Dodgers, warming still. Now 1-0. I mean 1-1. Wanting Tolles to get a base hit here. Joe Kelly warming as well. Actually, maybe we should warm up a lefty. Aroldis Chapman warming next to his buddy Ross Stripling. 1-1 to Andrew Tolles. 10-8, bottom of the 5th inning.
The 1-1 home.
And 2-1.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg
2-1 to Tolles,
man.
Let's see what we can do. Trying to do some 2-1, and that will not get through. But we scored 3 runs, man. This game is yet to be over. As we don't put in the lefty we maybe should have put in before Alexander and Aroldis Chapman. It's been a while since we've seen him pitch, and let's see what he can do. First one, strike one to Meadows. 0-1 count to Austin Meadows, and now this one's gone. Unbelievable. 11-8 Rays.
And it's gone.
Unbelievable. The Rays really want to win this game here in LA. Down by 3 once again, and now that will bring in this other batter. This other batter. 1-0 Chapman with the 2-0 pitch right there. Darn it. 4 pitches for Chapman. 2-0, and now 3-0. Joey Weddle on deck. No confidence for Chapman. 4-pitch walk. Terrible. Man, what in the heck is going on with the bullpen? This is ridiculous. We've had so many mound visits tonight. Feels like there's so many home runs from the Rays. And another 1-0 from Chapman. And now we're finally finding the zone after throwing 5 straight balls. 1-1 to Wendell. Hit, popped up. Orlando will get the inning.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
So, 1 out right there. Now they'll bring in Matt Duffy, and now we're going to put in Ross Stripling.
0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
0 for 2, and Ross Stripling with the first pitch of his outing will get strike 1. Good way to start it. 0-1 Duffy.
The 0-1 pitch.
Knuckle curve, 0-2.
Guessing that time as he's
Good
barely
start.
able to foul it away.
1-0-2 to Matt Duffy. The fastball, double play, Bellinger. Orlando back to Bellinger for a double play. So the Rays score 1.
Luke Weaver enters to
and
do
now
the
it's
pitching
time
in the bottom of the
to
6th.
put in. Let's go with Matt Carpenter. Can he get us on the board?
He's going to come off the bench. He'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
We're going to warm up Dylan Floro in the bullpen. Might be risky, but it's one of those games. First one to Matt Carpenter. Luke Weaver will be a foul ball. You got hoping that would have stayed fair.
Into the windup. Here comes the
0-1 to Matt Carpenter. Now 0-2 with the curve.
And he's in trouble now. 0-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen.
Still a lot of baseball left. We've been back and forth this whole game, and they're going to strike out Matt Carpenter. Matt Weaver, great pitching. And now they'll bring in Chris Taylor. 0 for 3. First one from Weaver to Taylor. Will be ball 1.
close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Trying to get back into this game once again, and it just, the offense is clicking. But it's the pitchers. What ain't? Aroldis Chapman gives up a home run on a slider to Austin Meadows. These are situations where I really feel as
Line toward the alley and left
a coach, we need to, and as the manager and as the player who's playing as these games, these are situations where we need to be getting through. Yes, we're the best team in baseball. Yes, we have the best record. Yes, I probably have the best starting pitching staff. But tonight like these are the nights where I really need to see the bullpen do their job. When your starting pitcher doesn't do good, you need the bullpen. And if the starting pitcher does good, then you still need the bullpen. But when your starting pitcher does not give a good effort and you've been running with the bullpen all game long, it's kind of hard.
Jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about jam right there.
1-2.
The 1-2.
And they're going to strike out Hernandez. So we're still down by 3. Down by 3, I still think it's possible of us coming back. Dylan Floro coming out with a 3.53 ERA. Not the best year for him, but he's still trying. First one to Pham, will be strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger.
0-1 to Pham, and the fastball will be low 2. A good way to start off your game, Dylan. 0-2 pitch to Tommy Pham. The slider got him.
Swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes.
All right,
1 away.
good way to start it for Dylan Floro. Now that'll bring in Mike Zunino, who's 1 for 3 with a 2-run home run way back in the first inning, and that's strike 1.
Guys off to a fast start. 1 out, nobody on.
1 to Zunino.
Hit softly on the ground.
Turner, easy play.
And
or the second out. And now that will bring in Kevin Kiermaier. 2 for 3. And ball 1 from Floro. 93 miles per hour. With that fastball. Strike 1.
Is over here, and that evens things at 1.
1-1 to Kevin Kiermaier. 2 for 3 night.
And a half swing here, but he
a couple big hits, especially that home run. 1-2 from Dylan Floro to Kiermaier will be way outside.
And 2 strikes now.
2-2 to Kevin Kiermaier. 2 for 3. The 2-2 pitch
and
fouled off.
Fouled away.
2-2.
A full count to the Rays center fielder. G-Man Choi would be next.
3-2 to Kevin Kiermaier.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he's still.
And that was in the inning. So feels good to finally have a 1-2-3 inning, and I'm getting a phone call.
As they remain in front, 11-8. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Turner. His batter-pitcher numbers with Luke Weaver. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning.
Grandpa telling me about supper. It's about to be done here.
1-1.
1-1 to Turner. And now 2-1 great take.
Well, when you're behind an account like this, it's a good time to work in
down by 3. 2-1, 9 outs to work with.
Hitters are looking for fastball.
And this is hit to left field, and this will be caught.
Pham sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
1 for 3 with the single.
Cody Bellinger. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Weaver with the first pitch to Bellinger will be ball 1.
Change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
1-0 count to Cody Bellinger.
1-1.
Ah, man, I'm trying to swing for the fences for Bellinger, man.
strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Bases are empty, one man out.
Dylan Floro getting back, getting ready for another inning of work. And now 2-2.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2-2 to Cody Bellinger. Fouled off. Staying alive.
The 2-2 one more time.
Popped up. And guys, once I get the phone call that I gotta go upstairs and eat, I'm gonna sim the rest of this game. Because I can't be late at my grandparents for dinner, so like sometimes I gotta go. But it's been a close game so far. And even if we win from computer, I'll take it. Ah, man, Orlando, you gotta slide, bro. Fun. It's been a rough game. Here comes Choi. First one from Floro will be a fly out to center. Take it. Dodger Stadium next year will look so different than the one that's in the game now. During the offseason, the Dodgers are making some changes to the real Dodger Stadium, so I'm pretty sure there will be changes in the video game. The center field, you see how that big speaker's been out there all season long? Or for the good amount of the time of the Dodger Stadium career, they're going to remove that, and that one right here, you see where I'm running towards it, where the 395 is straight from it. That's supposed to be removed to be a bunch of grass and open field for fans to sit at and enjoy the game as well. So I'm pretty excited to see the changes and what San Diego Studios actually does for the Dodger Stadium, the new moments for it. And the All-Star game is supposed to be here in the 2020 season, so I'm pretty excited for the new Dodger Stadium and what they're doing as Diego Castillo. Look at that ERA, 1.40. Having a good year. And Dylan Floro did really good as running a warm-up. The one and only Pedro Baez. 2 for 3 is Austin, and the first one to him is going to be a base hit right back up the middle. So a good way to start this game off.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this.
Here comes Andrew McCutcheon, trying to keep that game, that hitting streak alive. 0 for 2. It's been rough. First one popped up, and this will get out of play. Close. Troy just not fast enough to get to the ball. 0-1 to Andrew McCutcheon. 0-2, great cutter right there from Castillo. Castillo with the pitch, Barnes on the move, and Barnes struck him out, throw him out for the Rays right there. Darn, man, it's been a struggle for McCutcheon at the plate today, man. And now Castillo is 1 out away from getting out of this quick little inning in the bottom of the 8th. Rough game, man. 1 for 3 is Tolles, and now 0-2. Azog's Verdugo's old number. I don't know why he stopped wearing 60, but it's whatever. 0-2 to Tolles. And now 0-2 fouled off.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's
11-8, man.
this swing and a miss, he's going to have
Tampa Bay really needed this game more than us, though. They really did. This is going to be a close play. Not even. That ball was just floated. All right. Pedro Baez is going to come out and pitch, and it's been a while since we've seen him pitch, and the first pitch will be strike 1.
He'll try to keep the score right where
it is heading
to the bottom of the 9th.
0-1 count, and now 1-1.
Just misses. That's ball 1.
Rough game here in LA for the starting, for Bauer and Chapman and Scott Alexander. Chapman, more so Alexander is the reason why we've really lost this game. Chapman, that home run he gave up kind of got the confidence out of me and And, you know, being able to come back kind of like dropped the confidence, kind of dropped how the fans were, you know, it just kind of dropped everything really, because we thought Chapman would come out, blow through everyone, and he gave up that home run when we were down by 2. So I feel like if we were still down by 2, we would totally come back and win this game. Doesn't mean it's not possible for 3, but it's been a struggle. That's the second K for Pedro Baez. Matt Duffy will be the 3rd batter Pedro faces, and he's getting strike 1 with a 95-mile-per-hour fastball. 0-1 count to Matt Duffy, and now it's 0-2. I was gonna call Matt Diffie, like Joe Diffie, country artist, but no. 1-2. Don't know what I was thinking. 1-2, the fastball hit to right field, and Andrew McCutcheon will field it and throw it to Bellinger, and Pedro Baez will have to see one more batter.
So coming to the plate, Tommy Pham
with the first pitch. I mean, taking the first one from Baez.
Hitless so far today.
You know, you amass so many ABs. Usually an 0 for this late in the game won't kill you.
Hit to McCutcheon, and this will end this inning, bro. Let's go. Let's go to the bottom of the 9th. Let's rally back. Alvarado will be the first pitcher, and I'm going with Max Muncy. Lefty versus lefty. Muncy has struggled, but he's been hot lately. When you're hot if you're Max Muncy. See what we can do here. Down by 3, 3 outs. First pitch to Max Muncy, the pitch hitter. Oh, okay. We'll be fouled off. That delivery got me right there, kinda. I was expecting something super quick, not the high leg kick in. Like, I was expecting a Aroldis Chapman speed, but.
The 0-1 pitch.
0-2.
Just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
0-2 to Max Muncy. Rays are 3 outs away from splitting the series here in LA.
In 2 count and the pitch.
They will get the strikeout, but Max Muncy will reach safely. Let's go. A strikeout wild pitch, and Max Muncy will reach safely. And that will bring in Chris Taylor, who is 0 for 4.
And in to hit next, it'll be the versatile Chris Taylor.
0 for 4 night. First on Taylor, ball 1.
And that misses for ball 1.
1-0 count to CT3. 1-0. 1-1 with the high fastball. 99. All right.
Smoke at 99, guys.
I was not expecting 99. Okay. 1-1 to CT3. Another 99 and taking it this time. 2-1 to CT3. Pull, fake the bunt, pull back, and now 2-2. The struggle has continued for Chris Taylor. Gotta get him in the batting cages or something, because October's coming around, and CT3 is a big piece of this team. 2-2, 3-2. He is a very big piece to this team. And Hernandez, the hottest Dodger in tonight's lineup, is coming up. 3-2 pitch. And they're gonna say I went around on that pitch.
And that's the 3rd time we've written a K.
Another K. And they said I went around, but
stepping into the box,
I don't know. 2 for 4 is Hernandez with a home run. And this is gonna be an out at first, but Muncy to second. Man, that will bring up JT. Hopefully he can get on, and Bellinger will come up with another clutch situation, hopefully. First one to JT, 2 for 4 night. Fouled off.
Gets a piece there at 98 on the gun. It's a foul ball.
Fouled off. And
0-1. Here's
1
the
to
pitch.
JT, and now 1-1 for me. Oh my God, I don't know why I swung
Well,
at
you're
that.
in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2.
1-1 to
So that was a
JT.
good job to
Muncy
hold
over
up
there
right
at
there.
second. 2-1
And a slider
to
misses
Justin
here. 2
Turner.
balls and a strike.
You know, in this situation, you almost have a pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the
2-1
guy that
count.
can turn this game on its head.
The count now at 2-2.
2-2, and my dinner just ended, so We'll see what this JT at bat comes around with. 2-2. Hopefully, I'm still trying to be competitive. 2-2. Oh, Turner! That ball is gonna get caught. Darn it! I really thought that was gonna drop for a base hit, but unfortunately it doesn't. And that's the game here in LA. Kevin Kiermaier, player of the game. Another good game for the Rays, and Caleb Ferguson unfortunately gets the loss. Like, comment, subscribe, guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Rockies game. See you guys.